Greetings and good day. I'm Jashin and representing our group, COE Boys. So, our group will be presenting about the topic ecosystems at the crossroads, investigating drivers and impacts of biodiversity loss. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, our group consists of five people, including myself. I'm Jashin, and the rest of them are Ashraf, Zakif, Fakrul Hafiz, and also Shamil.
The article IPBES Global Assessment Report on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services is a comprehensive evaluation conducted by the Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services. Published in 2019, the IPBES Global Assessment Report plays a vital role in advocating for the integration of biodiversity conservation into policy agendas and sustainable development frameworks. By revealing the profound impacts of biodiversity loss on a critical aspect of human well-being, such as food security, clean water availability, and climate regulation, the report underscores the interdependence between nature and society. This realization can inspire transformative change and encourage policymakers to prioritize conservation efforts in their national and global strategies. This article critique examines the strength and weakness of the report, its impact on policymaking, and the potential for future improvements to enhance its relevance and accessibility.
Good day, everyone. Jashan here, and I would like to talk about the description of our article today. So, to begin with, the report draws on many regional, sub-regional, and theme analyses as well as national publications to give a detailed assessment of biodiversity and its relevance to human beings. This report also highlights the detrimental consequences of overexploitation, deforestation, pollution, and other challenges caused by human on biodiversity and ecosystem services.
Hi, my name is Fakra. I am going to talk about the first critique about the policy impact and the implementation. The first policy impact is the importance of real-world implications. The policy impact and implementation aspects of IBPES Global Assessment Report is crucial for determining the real-world implication of biodiversity loss. It emphasizes the need for action and policy changes to tackle the identified challenges. The second one is the success dependent on effective policy making. The report's success depends on the driving action and policy changes effectively. To achieve this, policymakers must be involved early on to align with their needs and priorities. Thirdly, assessment of integration into national policy agendas. Assessing the report's integration into national policies and legislation is crucial to determine its real-world impact. Understanding this integration provides insights into the report's impact on national policy making. Lastly, identification of hindrances and facilitators. It is crucial to comprehend the factors that impede or facilitate the report's adoption into policymaking. This analysis can help identify areas for development, leading to more targeted change driving strategies and ensuring that the report's recommendations are incorporated into policy formulation. Now for the implementation, the first one is tracking contribution to conservation efforts. It emphasizes the need to monitor the contribution of the report to tangible conservation efforts. This involves evaluating the extent to which the report's recommendations have been translated into concrete actions and measurable outcomes, and providing insightful feedback on the report's practical significance. Next, the importance of success stories, highlighting success tales and instances in which the report has inspired transformation. Conservation initiatives can demonstrate the values of IPBES work and mobilize more support for the protection of biodiversity. These examples can serve as models for successful implementation and inspire additional action. Last but not least, clearer guidance for practical and effective policies. The text emphasizes the need for precise guidance on how to transform the report's findings into practical and effective policies. Policymakers frequently seek evidence-based and implementable recommendations to address biodiversity loss, and the report can empower decision makers to take informed action by providing such recommendations.
1000. The IPBS Global Assessment Report is quite long, with over 1,100 pages, which can make it difficult for everyday people and non-experts to fully understand to make a bigger impact. The report should aim to share its main message and discoveries more clearly with a wider audience by using pictures, charts, or even a simple summaries. Those can make the information easier to grasp and involve more people to understanding the problem of biodiversity loss and ecosystem services. By this way, we can bridge the gap between the scientists know and what the public knows, and encourage everyone to support conservation actions and make positive changes in their own behaviors.
The IPBES Global Assessment Report looks at nature in different regions of the world. It has a problem because it doesn't pay enough attention to the knowledge and contribution of local and indigenous communities who have been taking care of nature for a long time. To fix this, the report should work together with this community to understand nature better. Local community knows a lot about their environment because they have lived closely with nature for generations. By working with local communities, the report can get more information that they might have missed before. Including local knowledge can help make conservation plans that fit each community needs. The report can also show how communities are doing a good job protecting nature and inspire others to learn from them. It's important to include different perspectives and knowledge to be fair to everyone and protect nature and culture. The report wants to collaborate with local communities and respect their rights and role in protecting nature. By working together, we can better understand the problem nature faces and find better solutions that respect people and nature.
Now, regarding the conclusion, so first of all, it should be noted that IPBES Global Assessment Report on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services is an important document that emphasizes the significance of addressing biodiversity loss and how it affects human well-being. Next, certain areas could have been done better to allow readers to understand clearly what message is the article trying to give out. The report's relevance can be increased by addressing these criticisms, which will also help to guarantee that it successfully informs legalization, encourages cooperative conservation efforts, and involves the public in the shared duty of protecting biodiversity and ecosystem services for a sustainable future. With that, that will be the end of our group's presentation. Thank you very much.